Hey guys! So, I'm bringing you a monthly favorites video because I haven't talked about this yet on my channel and I have a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to let you guys know now. There are some products here that I haven't used in a while and just recently started using again within the last month and just fell in love with again. So there's a high possibility that some of this stuff might not be sold anymore, or it might not be in stock right now. So just giving you guys a heads up now that if you guys go and search up any of these products and they don't pop up, I'm sorry. Some of these products might be older products that they have stopped selling. So I'm sure if you really wanted a product, you could look up dupes for it. But anywho, less rambling, let's get on with the video. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is this L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Eyeshadow Single in the shade Ice Latte, or number 888. And it is a really gorgeous, shimmery, pale kind of nude, if you want to kind of get an idea of the shade. It looks like that swatched on the skin. If you guys can see the shimmer, a little bit of on my finger. And this is a really gorgeous shade to use as a base for eyeshadow, which is actually what I have done the last couple times of using it. I've just used it strictly as an eyeshadow base, or I've used it in the corner of my eyes. It's a really nice shade to have in your makeup kit or in your makeup period. Next thing I want to bring to your attention is this lovely palette from e.l.f. It does not have a name, but I'm sure if you search up, e.l.f. nude palette or e.l.f. basics palette or something similar to that, I'm sure this will pop up. And it comes with exactly 9 shades, and it comes with 3 matte shades, which are this shade, and then the last one, which is a very dark chocolatey brown. And then the others are actual shimmer shades. I'm not going to swatch these for you guys because that's 9 shades to go through and would be a lot of time consuming swatching, so we're not going to get into that. But if you guys want to see a video talking about some of my favorite eyeshadows and me doing some swatches of them, I can definitely make a video like that for you guys. Next up is another e.l.f. product, and it's one of their eyeliners, and I've recently fell in love with this. And I've recently fallen in love with felt tip eyeliners in general. And it's just in the shade Black. And it's just their felt tip eyeliner. I don't think it has a specific name. I don't remember. I threw the packaging away, so I can't give you a honest name. But I'm sure if you search up e.l.f. felt tip eyeliner, I'm sure it will pop up. And it just works like that. Really nice for drawing thick lines and thin lines. And something that I noticed about the packaging that it stated was to store it upside down. And I thought that was really interesting because I've never seen packaging, especially for felt tip eyeliners, say that. Usually people just store it however, they just toss it in their bag or whatever, but to know that they say to store it upside down is actually really nice because they're kind of trying to keep you from having to buy a new one in the next couple months. And it's really nice, like I said, really pigmented, lasts really long, for me at least. And I don't know, it's just really good eyeliner, and it's really decent price range for somebody who doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money like myself. So it's very worth it to get it and have it in your makeup stash as well. Next product we're going to talk about is a NYX product, and it is the Stacked Mascara. This is in the shade Black. I usually tend to get any of my eyeliners or mascaras in black first, And then if I see colors from that line that I like, I will go and pick those up. But most of the time, it's just strictly black for me. And what I like about this is the shape of the brush. You guys can see it's kind of curved at the bottom. And it's really nice for getting in there and actually going in your lashes and curling up. So I really like this. And it is actually seems like it's waterproof because I've actually had to use my waterproof makeup remover to actually remove this stuff. So it's really nice, works really well, and I just love it. It's my current favorite mascara right now. Next up is a bronzer from Wet n Wild, and it is the shade Ticket to Brazil, or number 739. And I like this not for the bronzing, but for the shimmer. I've been using this the last couple months to just give me a light shimmer. Right now, I know with it being fall, nobody's really worried that much about putting shimmer on their face, but I'm the type of person who doesn't really go with the fall trends all the time and likes to keep things kind of sparkly or shimmery. And it does have pigment, as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see. I can see it. It does have pigment, but I really like it for its shimmer more so than its pigment. Because I'm not one of those people that likes to be overly bronzed, but some people do. So if you do like a bronzer, they I think have 3 shades. A lighter shade than this, which I would consider more of a highlight, and then a shade darker than this. So if you guys want a nice bronzer, I would suggest it. Doesn't have a heavy smell whatsoever. Doesn't really have a smell at all, actually. And it's really nice. I've seen this and Essence's bronzer being used as dupes for some of the high-end makeup. So I would suggest using this if you want something really lightweight and really decently priced for a big container like that. The last things in the makeup category are also from Wet n Wild, and it's 2 of their new brushes that I have fallen in love with. This one is just their powder brush. As you can see, the packaging is white with the pink on the tips. It's only discolored because I've used it in the last couple days. It goes powder. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I haven't washed them yet because I haven't gone full out with these yet. So they do have powder in them. But I like the packaging because they have the ergonomical design for your thumb, so you don't feel like you're hurting yourself holding on to this. And it's just really soft. They're nice and soft. They are synthetic bristles, so they aren't real if you're into that kind of thing, but they do get the job done. And then I have their crease brush as well, which looks like this and is really great for getting in and doing your crease. So I suggest these. I think this one was $3 and I think this one was $2. But I know that they have them at different places like CVS. Some dollar stores are carrying them. I don't know about Walmart or Target, but if they carry them, they're probably a different price there too. It all depends on who's carrying them and what their price range is. Next up is in the face category, and it's my waterproof Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Like I said, this is the waterproof formula. It comes with the blue lid. The other ones are, I think, green and pink, and I don't know the difference. All I know is that this removes your stubborn waterproof makeup. And I think this was about $6 at Walmart. Well worth it because a little goes a long way. All I do is I saturate a couple of these lovely cotton rounds, and then I apply them over my eyes and just lightly rub, and my makeup will come away. And then once I do that, I go and I use my makeup removing wipes to get rid of the rest of it. And then I actually wash my face. But this is a really, really, really nice nice product. Only thing I have to say about it, for people that are concerned, it does leave a little bit of an oil behind, but that goes away within seconds. I haven't noticed it lingering longer than a couple seconds, but it's well worth it. I got it mine at, like I said, Walmart, and I love it. I've been using it for, I think, 2 or 3 months now, so it's well past a monthly favorite, but it's really nice. My next product is body care, and this is the only thing that's not cheap because we all know Bath & Body Works, and we all know Bath & Body Works can be expensive, but it's something that I think they have actually stopped selling, and I'm actually really heartbroken about, and it's their Secret Wonderland body lotion. This stuff was amazing. I loved actually all of their Secret Wonderland stuff, from the body lotion to their body wash to their hand sanitizers, whatever they had, I loved it. Anything this scent was really, really nice. Sadly, like I said, they don't have it anymore. But it smells so good, and I'm in love with it. And yeah, like I said, not cheap because it's around $12. And yeah, $12.50. And it is beautiful. I love it so much. And I really, really need to look up some like dupe scents for that because it's so good. But it has definitely been one of my favorites for a while now. Last 3 things that I'm going to talk about are in the hair category. And the first thing of the hair category is my heat protectant right now. I was recently using a heat protectant from Sally's, and I loved it. It was from the Beyond the Zone line. It was called Smooth Criminal. It comes in a black and pink bottle, and I loved it. But I ran out, and I was not wanting to spend a pretty penny because it's still kind of pricey. So I was like, you know, let's go back to this buddy because I've used it before and I liked it. And I've been using some of the Garnier products lately anyway. So I love this stuff. It's really, really, really nice. The only thing I suggest is when you're using it, do not saturate your hair. It only needs a couple mists. You only really need to go and leave it like that. Because if you go over your hair after saturating your hair with that and not letting it dry a little bit, you'll hear sizzling and you'll know you're frying your hair. And you don't want that because you're using that stuff to protect it, not damage it. Last 2 things are Herbal Essences products. And the one is their mousse. And it is their curl boosting mousse because I have naturally curly hair. And there are days where I don't feel like putting any heat on it. And I want to keep my curls. And I live in Florida, so it's humid. So I use this stuff to keep some of that frizz away. It smells really great. It has a berry scent to it. So if you don't like berry scents, they have other boosting, curl boosting mousses from other lines that are around the same price as this. Or they have other mousses that you can get away with using. And then I have one of their hairsprays that I'm using now. I was using Dove's hairspray and wanted to give this one a try because I saw this and I like it a lot. This also has a scent to it though, and it's aerosol. So if you don't like aerosol, I wouldn't suggest it, but it's really cheap, really good. If you don't mind the aerosol or the scent, I suggest it. It's max hold, so it's gonna do its job. And when I use this stuff, I usually use this after to kind of keep it in place and seal everything. But that is basically all of it. The only other thing that is a monthly favorite is my phone. And there's a couple of songs right now that I'm currently obsessed with. And I can kind of play you some blibs of each song. We'll go to my Spotify. And we'll go to my Music is Life playlist. I can put the link for my Spotify down below if you guys want to see. But other than that, we'll go to playlists. And I'll play a couple songs for you right now. Okay, so the first song I played is Dance Along by the Early Hours. This song is really, really, really nice. I like listening to it when I want something to jam to that's not so calming, and I need something to kind of get me like wake up and kind of get me like happy for the day, and this is one of the songs that I listen to because it's really fun. Next song that's gonna play is Victorious by Panic! At the Disco. Panic! At the Disco is one of my favorite bands. I love Panic! At the Disco. I've loved Panic! At the Disco for a couple of years now, and I'm just in love with the whole new album, Death of a Bachelor. It's amazing, and I suggest you guys listen to it because it's truly amazing. Okay, here's another song. I actually found this on my Discover Weekly playlist for Spotify, and I don't know, I kind of like fell in love with this song. It was really good. And it's called The Haunting by Set It Off. Really good song. Again, I have a very wide range of variety in music, and I was raised around music and musicians, so I have a huge variety of music that I listen to. Listen to everything from classic rock to classical to jazz and big band music to nowadays music. There are a few songs and artists that I don't care for from nowadays, but everybody has their own opinion. Last song I'll play for you guys is Critical Mistakes by 888 or 888. Really good song, again, to kind of get me in the mood for the day and kind of get me like, okay, you know, today's gonna be a really good day. So, I mean, if you guys need some music, there's some music. If you guys want me to, I can actually make a video talking about some of my favorite artists and songs from those artists or albums from those artists, and even talking about just some of my favorite songs that I've discovered in the last couple of months or whatever you want. I can make a video like that. But I don't own the rights to any of that music, but I figured you guys needed to hear some of it because it's really good. And yeah, like I said, I can leave my Spotify down below for you guys. My Instagram will be down below, and my Twitter, and all that great stuff. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. There's more coming in the future, as long as you guys keep watching. Bye, guys.